And that sets the scene for Trek Stage 4, the final day of racing in the Santos Festival of Cycling. The gun goes to get them underway. Alana Forster in the white colours, right in the middle of the picture. She will probably not get the opportunity to go and pick up the contract in the United Kingdom with the team that she had signed for.
And right in front of the finish line, you'll notice the Heritage Grandstand is actually 140 years old. In Victoria Park, back in its heyday when it was started, was actually an official horse racing track in South Australia. Its first race meet was in 1846, and that grandstand was the backdrop to it all. Hosted up to 100,000 people. We are waiting for our first of the Zip Track intermediate sprints with 11.5 minutes underway.
Anya Lowe, what a lead out. Now, for Anya Lowe, she almost needs to just hit the brakes and get out of the way and make sure it's Ruby Roseman Gannon who gets maximum points. She does.
I think you can't try and place yourself on somebody else's wheel. I think you need to take control at the front, be in control. Position-wise, there's been a fall
in the peloton.
There's been a big fall. Now, under criterium rules, these riders will get a free lap out and then be able to rejoin the race. Most of them already on their feet, and now all of them getting to their feet and seeing what the damage is. One of the giant team riders.
And I'm anticipating that this is likely to be Chelsea Holmes based on the way that she has raced throughout the Santos Festival of Cycling.
15 laps, 1.1 kilometres per lap.
And the riders on the right, they are returning to the race after the crash, as we see Chelsea Holmes collect the maximum points.
Which means she gets another second on Nicole, so she might have to rely on this finish sprint for Nicole Frame. It might come down to the final sprint of the day, which of course is 10, 6 and 4 seconds. And there's Tess Allen, one of the Tyler's domestics. So 14 laps to go.
34, 35 minutes of racing down. Blistering heat, 41 degrees. The wind is up. It's at about 25 kilometres per hour. The bell sounds for the next of the intermediate sprints. Let's watch Nicole Frame in the pink colours of Sydney Uni Staminate up against the blue jersey of Ruby Roseman Gannon. The sprint starts to open up. Specialised women's racing coming towards the front. They have reeled her back in. She does the right thing. She stays out of the way, slipping up the inside. And this is Grace Brown who collects the maximum points. And Ruby Roseman and Nicole Frame. Ruby again, more points, more time.
And as they approach this corner when they're coming towards the finish, it becomes a sprint before the sprint and then a late braking competition to come into the corner to see who can dive bomb it in and get position, then accelerate out. And it really is the perfect place to throw yourself down the inside and attack out of the corner. And it was a move that I always loved in a criterium with a technical little section like that.
So it's a race of horsepower and nerves.
I was going to say it's not for the faint-hearted.
Nicole Frame is in the box seat. She's the second of the riders in the pink colours. She slips up the inside, the exact running that Robbie McEwen was talking about, but it's the Butterfields team that collect the points. So Nicole misses out, and on this occasion, it's Kelly Fetz. Bell lap, Sarah Gigante on the front. It's then Loretta Hanson, followed by Maeve Plouffe. Next in line is Matilda Reynolds, who's had 2 fourth-place finishes. Finally, Gigante gets out of the way. Peter Mullins is waiting to pounce. Ruby Roseman Gannon is onto the wheel of Peter Mullins. Mullins opens up the sprint, and Kudanoff around the outside. It's Ash who gets the A grade, or is it Ruby Roseman Gannon? It's Georgia Baker, in fact, that manages to steal the show.
Fantastic sprint to watch, really delivered.
I feel so honoured to have my track girls lead me out. Like, I couldn't ask for a better lead out in the entire world, so it was just awesome and actually really surreal out there today. It was so much fun.
Yeah, what a perfect day. It was so cool. We were hoping to finish it off today strong with such a strong team, and yeah, what a perfect week it really was.